I hate that the mask, I still wear the mask. Everything's sticking up. People don't wear the mask here anymore. The mask mandate got lifted, but some people wear masks, including myself. And I am on 5 hours sleep, red eyes from not enough sleep, and the Neutrogena sunscreen, which burns my eyes more than the others. But I bought the bottles, so whatever, okay. So I'm gonna go put some water in this to have my oatmeal. It's kind of relaxed today. The woman from the previous video that I mentioned, she was there, but I mean, other people aren't there, and I'm working with someone else, and it's pretty cool, and she's very relaxed, so I feel good. And before that, we had a course, because in the health industry, there's always courses you take. So like you, oh, there's no cool water here. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom and do it. But yeah, there's courses and ça va? So I'm only working like half a day, so that's cool. I'm go in here and but my eyes are bloodshot like hell. All right. So, you saw the video with my fucked up financial problem, taking out the fucking condo association, taking out $15,000 from my debit card, and I don't have that in my account. And it's like, this is from 3 years ago. This, let me open this without spilling. I'm holding it here without crushing it. Okay. You can't take money out of my account like that. It's not the friggin' IRS, you know what I mean? It's a condo association, and they were supposed to bring that to their lawyer to take care of it. Like, they were going to sue me because I didn't have insurance, and there was wire damage downstairs caused by me, apparently. But then when they sent me the bill, it was like $1,000 to move a piece of furniture. It's like, we didn't even go to court yet. It's like, and then you take out the shit from my account? No. You can't do that. At least I don't think you can do that. That's like some shark shit, you know? Bring me to court, you know? Especially when you're threatening that all the time. Fuckhead, right? So, I'm talking loud because there's no one here. So I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? It's gonna take me a few days to put the money back, and then it's like, how many fees am I gonna get? There's NSF funds, you know, non-sufficient funds. I was like, I was terrible yesterday, you know, especially considering I was working with the other lady and, you know, whatever. So I got myself up at 7, even though I went to bed at 1:30. I was already tired. I'm like, I'm gonna do it, and I'm doing it tomorrow too. It's gonna be a little easier tomorrow training my client, because today was a little easier, but I was ruminating a lot. I was so livid. I was gonna tell that lady and all that crap, whatever. So during the gym, I'm like, okay, I set to the basic movements. I didn't overdo it, but I did what I needed to do. And I went to the gym that was further because I needed to. I want to go to the downtown gym at a later time like that. I'll go to the downtown one if it's early, like 5, 6, you know, in the morning. I was going there at 3 in the morning, so that's good to go to the one downtown, but for the environment, I need to go to the one that's further, so I did that. And not quite sure if I was gonna make it home in time to sleep, and of course I never sleep when I get home. I can only decompress because I'm full on caffeine and my eyes are red. But I'm like, that's fine. You got your gym in. I don't care what I'm like after that, right? So my goal was to call the bank and ask them what I can do, what the fees are. If it's going to take me a few days to replace $15,000, I was like succumb to like paying it, right? And then, so I'm on the phone after the gym, going to the subway, and he's like, well, it's $48 for non-sufficient funds. I'm like, is it every day? Because they're going to try again, you know? Because they only got like $1,600 off me. That's all I had in the account. Thank God I moved some of it to mutual funds beforehand. But I don't know if you recall, I don't know if you could tell on my videos, but one of them, I mentioned that the government took part of the bursary for this work that I was going to school for. That's another story. I still have to do my taxes. But not my condo association. No, you can't do that, especially if you're threatening lawyers. We're gonna go, you know. So, anyways, what the banker suggested is a stop payment on just the one account, which is the condo association, and it's a specific. Comes out the same. It says district MSP every month for condo fees, and that costs $25. So that's what I gave him the okay to do. And he said, check your account to see if it works several times during the day. And I checked it before, and it worked. And I got the $1,600 back. So the whole thing was refused. And I was charged $25 as opposed to $48 daily, depending how many times they try. And it's good for a year. So now I feel a little better that, okay, they can't fuck with me like that. They're doing that because they don't want to pay the money for lawyers' fees, right? Or something. That's just like some snake shit, right? So I'm going to call them tomorrow, or maybe the day after, because they can't take money for condo fees anymore either, right? So they're blocked. So I'm going to call them at the office and I'm going to say, I'm going to send you post-dated checks for the condo fees because my account was hacked. I'm not even going to say, because it's the secretary. So I'm like, that's what I'm going to do, because I don't have I don't have the capacity anymore. Or if they get really into it, I'm going to say, like, because you can't fucking take $15,000 from my account. Like, you think it's nothing, it's candy. No. There must be a reason you're doing that. We should have been in court by now. You know what I mean? It's been 3 years. Take me to fucking court or shut the fuck up, right? That's what I'm saying. So you're trying to be a little sneaky and steal the money from me. No. This is not America, but this is North America. So we're in the West. You don't do shit like that. So, anyways, that little action move that gave me some confidence, coupled with not having to do, like, going to a course so I could sit down because I was already tired. So that kind of, and it was very interesting and very fun. And the teacher, I think, when I went to see my guidance person here, you know, because the whole thing is like everyone's got like arguments with everyone. It's about dealing with your emotions and all that stuff, right? So the last time I mentioned something to my supervisor, I guess, about an incident, or just how it's going with the person I'm working with. Actually, I like working with him now. He's adapted to me, but initially it was like the one I had to tell off. kind of, sort of. She said, like, you did good, you know, because I don't tell people off like that anymore, and I'm not, like, I've worked on myself with the psychologist and everything, right? You know, borderline and emotional dysregulation is terrible, but I'm able to set my boundaries pretty well. And then I went and I had a meeting with my supervisor. She said, you did good. You dealt with it, and then you had a meeting with me, but you should have someone to talk to guide you, and it can't be me, meaning my supervisor. So I'm thinking it should be this teacher, because she's the only one who seems, I mean, there's someone at work who helped me yesterday, but I don't feel that comfortable with her. It's a little cold, you know, and I feel like I'm bothering her. But this one, the teacher, she seems really engaged. I like it. She's encouraging, you know. She taught the course. And I mentioned that I was teaching CPR before coming here, across the street. Yeah, that side. And she said, oh, you should talk to the supervisor, because we always need people. If your instructor certification is still valid, and it is, I didn't get the one from the new one. Although this one I did get suspended, but I'm back. I was back after a month. You should check through all my videos. I don't title them that well, but anyways. It's good, because if I can teach CPR here, maybe they might add a bonus or something, or maybe they might pay me outright, so I don't have to go through my boss. Whatever they pay, whatever the budget is, which I know isn't a lot. I know it's not a lot, and I know it's hell to get the money, because my boss had that problem. But it's encouraging for me, because I like to teach. And maybe I can get into teaching the course that I wanted to teach, which is the reason why I went through this orderly course. To be able to teach a course, to have access to be able to be a teacher of this specific course. Not the CPR one, but the one I want. And then teach it at the other place too. It'd be like, so I see some hope. Even though I'm sleep deprived. But that's okay. I'm gonna stop this here because I don't want to be late. I'm only gonna eat a few bites of this because I'm wasting time.